Hey, this is James from Siphon. First, I just wanted to say thanks for signing up. This video is just a quick one to show you how to get Siphon set up to bring Stripe transactions into zero and getting it set up for the first time. So this applies if you're using PIN payments or another payment gateway as well. The process is pretty much the same. So first we're going to go over into zero and make sure we've got a dummy bank account set up for Stripe or PIN. So this is a demo account that I've got set up here with a dummy bank account. So you might have your existing bank account here. So first we need to create the new Stripe account. So I'm just going to go to accounts and then add bank account. Doesn't really matter what you put in here, but I'm going to say Stripe. Even though it doesn't exist in zero, we can say add it anyway. I am just going to use Stripe as the account name. If you're using multi-currency, you might want to put something else in here to identify the account currency, like Stripe Aussie dollars or US dollars. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as Stripe and select the other account type. Now BSB, obviously there is none for Stripe, so we're just going to put in some dummy data here. I always just use a bunch of ones and click Save. The final step to get everything set up is to invite the Siphon user to your zero account. So to do that, we're going to go to Settings, General Settings, and select Users over on the left-hand side. Click Invite a User, type in Siphon and admin@silversiphon.com. We need standard access, so you can pretty much leave this as default and hit Continue. We'll come up with this. You don't need to write anything special in here and just hit Send Invite. We manually accept these invites, so it might not happen right away. I'm going to jump back over to Siphon now. At this point, I assume you have created an account at silversiphon.com, then validated your email address and logged back in. So at this point, you might see a sort of getting started wizard here with step 1 of 4. That doesn't really matter. You can just go ahead and click services up the top and you'll get dropped in right at this page, and you can close this message. It doesn't matter at this point. So we're going to click connect with Stripe, which is going to take us over to Stripe, where we're going to select our account and hit connect my Stripe account. Now if you see a form here, that's because your Stripe account isn't fully active yet, and you'll need to provide Stripe some details so that they can go ahead and activate your account, and then you'll connect afterwards. So this will drop us straight back into Siphon with a connected Stripe account. So now we're going to link to zero. We'll click this button here. This is going to say allow access for 30 minutes, and that's due to the nature of our integration. So you can go ahead and ignore that and click this button. So once we're back here, it's going to give us a list of the accounts we've got in zero. And it's also got the currency listed here. So if you just have this is a very simple setup, so I'm just simply going to click Stripe and hit save. But if you're doing a multi-currency setup, you want to basically, it says here you need to select one account per currency. So for example, if you're charging in Aussie dollars and US dollars, you're going to want to select both of those accounts here. So you might have Stripe AUD and Stripe USD. Just hold the control key and select multiple accounts. But in this case, we're just going with one and save. And that's it. That's the basic setup for Siphon. I'm going to jump back over to the activity page and just describe a little bit about what's going to happen from now on. So the way it works is that Stripe will send a notification to Siphon for every transaction as it happens, and they'll start appearing in this list here. And then once a day, it will sync over to zero, usually at midnight in your time zone. You would have set your country when you first signed up. Otherwise, you can go to edit account here and set all of that information. And then you'll be ready to go. We get asked a lot if you can backdate transactions, and yes you can. So at the time of recording, you'll need to send me a message, which you can do directly through this icon here. Just ask that you'd like to backdate and give us the exact date you would like to go back to. Above 2 months, there is a charge associated with that, and we'll let you know how much that is. It's generally just the same as the monthly fee, backdated in the number of months. And once that's done, you'll be asked to run an import from Stripe, and you can do that by going to the gear icon here and clicking import from Stripe to Silver Siphon. So that'll go away and suck in all the transactions back to the date that we agreed on. And from that point on, everything should be automatic. And if you find something isn't working, just hit this button and let us know. Again, thanks for signing up, and I hope Silver Siphon saves you some serious time.